can now cover Rachmanov versus Neil Magny. Dude, Neil Magny, another one that just won't go away.
Won't go
But
away.
he's active. He's willing to fight. He's willing
Very
to fight
active.
down.
And not just that, calling out Hamzat, calling out Rachmanov, and he talks about it. He's like, I'm tired of chasing rankings. They don't make sense anymore. I'm going to fight these guys that no one wants to fight. And you got to at least admire the sentiment.
Exhibit B.
Exhibit B.
We already covered Exhibit A with Dan Hooker. Exhibit B.
Yeah.
Of why people don't want to fight down.
Yeah,
We're pretty much just.
Exactly.
Oh, man. But Rachmanov, we've been talking about this guy already for quite some time. And for me, this was Rachmanov's biggest test thus far.
Yeah, because Neil Magny is a very real test. The guy is very good everywhere.
High cardio, solid grappling.
Hard to put out.
And he puts a lot of pressure on his opponents. And a lot of the people that have fought Neil Magny, win or lose, say, hey, this is one of my toughest fights.
Yeah, I mean, his last fight, was that against Griffin? When was that fight? It was recent, right? Yeah, his last fight. Here. So he won a split decision against Max Griffin. I thought
in
he
March.
won. Yeah, but in that fight, he got dropped in the first round, did he not? He was like, Griffin almost put him out. But he was so hard to actually put away.
He beat Jeff Neal before that?
Yeah, Jeff Neal. Before that, he lost to Chiesa in a terrible fight. But I mean, he has good wins. And
beat Robbie Lawler, Li Jingliang. Yeah. Dude, I mean,
Carlos Condit, Johnny Hendricks, Hector Lombard, Kelvin Gastelum, Eric Silva.
I mean, that's the good level of fighter that Neil Magny has been fighting for quite some time already, So this is why when I saw this matchup, I was super excited. One, because I like Neil Magny, man. And, I thought to myself, if he beats Rachmanov, it's his ability to show hey, I'm still in the mix.
Yeah. I wouldn't look down on Rachmanov if Magny won. I would look higher at Magny.
Yeah. Exactly. But then at the same time, I was like, oh, shit, Rachmanov, man. If he beats Neil Magny and he beats him in spectacular fashion, we're here we go, man. Here we go.
Yeah.
And look at this ground and pound.
Yeah, dude, there was a couple times where he would punch through and Magny's so crafty off his back that he would slip it and you just punch straight the mat. And I was like, dude, he hits hard. Like, he might break his wrist right now, dude. It looks so
gnarly. Was nuts, man. I saw that too.
Yeah.
But dude, Rachmanov, fantastic. A lot of power. I loved seeing his grappling because I feel like we've known and we've heard that he's a good grappler. But the thing that I've been more impressed with Rachmanov is his striking.
Yeah, and that might come from everybody hearing about how good his grappling is, that they're just so worried about getting taken down that he hits him with a wheel kick.
Exactly. So it just showed, hey, this guy's more well-rounded than we probably thought.
Yeah, and shout out the submission. It was with 2 seconds left in the round, and 30 seconds before that, Brendan Fitzgerald's like, yeah, and Rachmanov still has never seen a third round. Let's see what happens. And then Rachmanov was like, oh, shit, the second round's almost over? I don't want to go to the third. And then he just jumps on the guillotine. It looked like he just decided to choke him out. He was like, oh, shit, I'm almost out of time.
It was beautiful. And in this case, Rachmanov had Magny up against the cage, right? And Magny was trying to stand up. Yeah. And you could see him try to sink it in at first, threaten it.
He was trying a few times.
Yeah. And Magny made a few small adjustments and kept on trying to get up. And then that last time where he put a hand down and try to, post.
Yeah.
And then he just sunk it in so quickly, man.
Yeah.
And I thought he was going to be able to get out of the round because Magny seemed like he was just chilling.
Yeah. But I mean, that's tight right there. And he's kind of turned up against the fence, bad position to be in. He can't. And if you look at his legs too, it's not like he can prop himself up to try to even just kind of crunch a little bit to alleviate some of the pressure. He's almost flattened out. He might as well be flattened out here. That's tough. And how about Rachmanov now? 8 wins by knockout, 8 wins by submission.
Man,
that's crazy, man.
Killer, dude. Just an absolute killer. Then the question comes in: what do you do with Rachmanov in the welterweight division?
Wait. Next? But you realize how ridiculous that stat is, right? When you look at his record,
dude, it's ridiculous. 100% finish rate.
Yeah,
it's insane.
8 wins by knockout, 8 wins by submission, 16 total wins. That's crazy.
Yeah, where do you want to lose? How do you want to lose?
It's
just tell me.
Well, if he his next fight, however he finishes it, it's like if he gets a knockout his next fight, whoever fights him next, just don't go to the ground. He's gonna submit. He's just gonna keep it even as he goes.
That's fantastic, man. So he was ranked 15th.
Yep.
Coming in. Neil Magny was ranked 10th. So again, props to Neil Magny for wanting to take that fight.
We need people like him in the rankings.
Yeah. Michael Chiesa maybe?
Dude, if I'm Rakhmonov and I'm the UFC, it's off to the races. He's skipping past 10. He's in the top 10 now.
I mean, we have a similar situation here with a Jorge Masvidal at 8, right?
Yep.
Going to jail or whatever. A lot of welterweights that or whatever that might not want to fight down. I don't know if Stephen Wonderboy Thompson would want to fight down.
No, if I'm Rakhmonov, I know he called out Wonderboy, and then in the post fight he called out Nick Diaz and Jorge Masvidal. But I think Rakhmonov, if I'm him, realistically, I'm shooting for Luque. Luque's coming off a loss. In my opinion, you should have to fight down if you lose, especially if you're in the top 10. And Rakhmonov just beats 10. He should fight number 6 because, I mean, it's off to the races. This guy is, 16 fights and 16 finishes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And he just beat Neil Magny.
At number 10. So let's get up there. Let's leapfrog it. Fast track.
Leapfrog.
Because let's be real. With Kamaru, everybody talks about how he's beaten Colby 100 times. He's beaten Jorge 100 times, and he's beaten Burns already. Like, he's already beaten everybody. He's fighting Leon, who he's already beat. And we have guys like Hamzat and Rakhmonov. Let's just get him in. At a certain point, when a dominant champ is so dominant, we need to start lessening the criteria to get a title shot, in my opinion.
And if you're Usman, you would want that. Because imagine what that does for your legacy when your list of people that you've taken out is just like big.
Everybody talks about, is Usman the GOAT at welterweight? Is he the greatest welterweight? No, GSP is still. But why is GSP the GOAT at welterweight? It's because he fought everybody. How many unique title defenses did GSP have? I mean, I think he had like 9 title defenses, and like most of them were new opponents. That's what it is, man. You keep bringing new guys in, and I'll keep beating them. That's how you become the greatest of a division.
Yeah, and Jamie, shout out Jamie. Is it Cheryl? I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but Jamie coming through and saying one of the other guys that was on the main card. So we'll look into it and see, what it is that we think. Maybe we should do like a predictions episode, like in the top 15, like we just start setting up fights.
Matchmaker episodes.
Yeah, matchmaker episodes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
We have folks like Jamie hop in there too and see what it is that they would recommend setting up. Hey, all I know is that if you're in a room with Sean Shelby, you guys would probably throw down because Sean Shelby would be like, dude, I got the perfect person for Rakhmonov. Yeah. It's like,
he's like, somehow he's gonna fight Michelle Pereira.
Yeah.
Like, what?
And then you'd be like, no, dude, he needs to leapfrog, he needs to leapfrog and fight Vicente Luque. And he's like, no, he has to wait to see what happens between Gilbert Burns versus Usman 2.
Yeah.
We
need to just wait to see what happens between Colby versus Jorge in court. And then, because if Colby wins that, he should get a title shot. And then it's like, wait, what? No.
Well, slow pace, Will, okay? You're moving too fast. Hey, everybody, Romero and Will here. Thank you so much for watching that short clip. It's just a small clip of what we covered this last Sunday.
Yeah, if you want to check out the full fight card recap, the link is in the description, and it's going to be on screen at the end here. Don't forget to go back and watch our fighter interviews that we have. And don't forget to tune in live every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, and you can join in on the fun.
Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It goes a long way. All right, everybody, thanks for watching that short clip from Story of the Fight.